Hey everybody, welcome to Juju's Railways. My name is Greg. This is my YouTube channel. All right, tonight we're going to repair a G-scale Bachman horse car. The box car where the horses are in it and they bob their heads in and out. It's really a cool car if it works. Now this car has been problematic for me, and if you have one, it's probably been problematic for you as well. So go dig it out of the garbage, off the shelf, wherever you have it, because I'm fixing to show you how to fix it, and you can actually use it. It's actually a very nice car once it's fixed. So let's get to that. First though, I'm going to show you what it does, the problem, and then I'll show you why. Alright everybody, so we have the G-scale train here on the track featuring the Bachman horse car. This is actually a very nice looking car. If you're into G-scale at all, or if you've bought any G-scale at all, you know that one of the challenges of G-scale is that the price point tends to be either just astronomical or toys, and there's not a lot of in between. So to find something that looks nice at a price point that most people would want to afford is difficult. Bachman offers some pretty nice things. The problem that I found with the Bachman train cars is that most all the time you'll have to modify them in some way, just tweak them just a little bit, and if you're just a little bit handy, that's not really a huge problem. Now, the problem that I have with this horse car, or that I thought I had with this horse car, is I thought the couplers were too short, and I thought the locomotive and the horse car weren't operating well together, and I thought the locomotive was kind of pulling the horse car off the track from time to time. As it turns out, that's not the problem at all. But anyway, let me show you what it does, and just a disclaimer, I'm going to do this over and over and over until it does it, because it does it about 1 in 50 times. So, but I know you don't want to see it do it 50 times. So let's get this started. Let's see what happens. All right, well, we didn't have to wait long. So as you can see, it comes off the track after a curve, and it's just, I never could quite figure that out. Like I said, I thought it was the shorter couplers pulling it off the track. So let's get it in there on the work surface and let's check it out, and I'll show you what I've discovered. And I think you'll be pleased. This is a very, very simple fix, and this car will work very, very well when we're done. Alright guys, so I have the Bachman G-scale horse car here zoomed in, and it is really a quite stunning car. The details, the opening doors, the highly detailed ladders, the steps, the horses, as I alluded to earlier, they bob their heads in and out with centrifugal force. That works quite nicely. Unfortunately though, it just looks nice. Out of the box, I've had problems with this guy, and I mean consistently. And I thought, maybe it's my track, maybe it was the couplers were too short. I mean, I've just thought many things, and no matter what I did, I couldn't seem to get it to track around the corners and stay on the track. And the frustrating thing is it wouldn't do it every time. It was about 1 in 50 times or something. But when you're running trains, that's kind of actually a high percentage. So all right, so why you might have had problems if you have this train car figuring out what it is because it's deceptive. And what I mean by that is, well, wait a minute. Let me get this get this zoomed out a little bit so we can see, because I know I'm fixing to lift it up. I want you guys to be able to see when I do. So, what's deceptive is when you pick this up and you're inspecting and you're expecting to see something binding or whatever, you're not seeing any of that. Nothing's catching on anything. I mean, it's just as smooth as it can be. Now, the problem with that assessment is if you turn it upside down with these tracks, with a little bit of pressure, as in, like on the track, then you see that these bind. That's the problem. That is simply the problem. They're catching. So, and the other side, one of these sides is worse than the other. Same thing. So anyway, what I did to check this out was I took, oops, I got my screwdriver in the wrong spot here. I took this truck off just to inspect and see what was going on, and because I wasn't sure where it was catching. It's not real intuitive unless you really look at it. It's all right. It's just one screw. I mean, it's about as simple as it gets. So if you look at the truck, it immediately starts becoming clear. You can see you see the catch marks there. I mean, this is actually a groove here. And then if you look, you really can't see it, but if you look on the sides, you can see that it's actually catching on the sides as well. And then if you look at the bottom of the car, you can see the rub marks and where it's been catching here. So let's go ahead and get this other truck off, and then I'll show you how I fixed it, and you will not believe how incredibly simple this is. Like many other things, probably Bachman knows that this is a problem, and they probably even know how to fix it. The problem is that they don't want to pay to provide you with 2 additional washers per how many of these they produced. So I've probably spoiled the surprise, but the fix for this is simple. I mean, it's super simple. They're not binding by much, okay? So if you take this 1/4-inch washer and you put it right over that peg, and then you put this truck back on, put the screw back in, what you will find is you're no longer catching. Not only are you not catching, but I mean, it works better than you could possibly imagine. And voila, one truck fixed. No binding, no nothing. I mean, just as smooth as you please. So all right, let's go ahead and do the other side. So I noticed that this has a number K180927, so if you're one of those that needs to identify before you fix, that's what it is. So all right, got the simply the 1/4-inch washer in there. And I got mine at Harbor Freight. You could, of course, get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere really. I just happened to be at Harbor Freight. And I saw them, and so I got them. All right, just screw this guy in. All right. So, all right. Very cool. Very good. So, all right. If I hadn't had to talk it through, probably that's what? 5-minute repair? I mean, if even that. But, you know, I do realize that the proof is in the pudding. So let's go put this guy on the track, and let's see how he does. All right, everybody. So we got the train back on the track here with the Bachman G-scale horse car, the box car where the horses bob their heads in and out. We're going to give it a few runs around the track, see if we fixed it. Disclaimer, I know we did. So, but anyway, like I said, the proof is in the pudding. So let's get this guy going, and after we run it around just a little bit, we're going to drop it to the ground, do the ground shots that you guys like, and that ought to be pretty cool. I don't know that we've ever actually done a ground shots video with the G-scale, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this going. How about that? No binding, no popping, nothing. All right, so are we about ready to agree that this is fixed? So I was kind of kidding when I said, you know, dig the car out of the garbage. Of course, if it is in the garbage, do dig it out. But more likely you've stuck it on a shelf or something and just kind of threw up your hands like I did. Yeah, grab it and put those 2 washers in and enjoy your train car. So all right, let's get this dropped to the ground and let's see what's going on. I think that'll look pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done a ground video with the G scale, so let's do it.
right, everybody, how about that? That was pretty awesome, huh? So this was probably the fastest and the most satisfying repair that I've done in quite a while. You know, seeing something work just not a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make it work it's just a good thing. It's a good feeling, and you know, it doesn't happen real often, but when it does, wow. So all right, we've come to the point of the video that I think I'm going to say that if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I always give it a thumbs up when things go our way. You know what? Sometimes things don't go our way. We show that too. But in this case, it went our way, and I'm pretty happy about it.
So for our returning subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. We could not do this without you, sincerely. You guys are the best. Thank you for your camaraderie, your comments, your suggestions, just simply watching our train shenanigans. And speaking of train shenanigans, the hoodies on the store are available, and this is one of them. It's quite nice. I will say that I ordered a medium, and I probably should have ordered a large, but I think that's probably not a sizing error. I think that's probably I ate too many tacos. So, you know, that happens. As you get older, you tend to grow out. Anyway, visit the store. It's there usually underneath the video. You'll see hoodies, t-shirts. There's a coffee mug. I haven't ordered the coffee mug yet, but the pictures look awesome. So I do have one on order, and when I get it, I'll show it off. But anyway, this is what the hoodie looks like. It's very, very nice. It's very, very warm. It is cold in Texas tonight, so yeah, get you one. All right, so I think this is about it. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. If you're not yet a subscriber, hey, why not? You know, as my logo here says, more shenanigans. We're always doing train shenanigans, and you don't want to miss out. I promise you really don't. So yeah, smash that subscribe button. Join our family. We would love to have you. All right, guys. Well, I think I've done and said enough tonight. So let's close this video, and I'm going to get to editing, and you'll see it when it's done. Good night, everybody.